Hello, good morning students. Welcome back your chemistry class once again. So in the previous lecture your big chapter started your third. The name of chapter is atom and molecules. So in this chapter will be learn about the molecules of compounds. Okay, and last time we discuss your what is an anion. All you know that ki anion is found by the when the cation and anion is combined to form a one anion molecules. Okay, so have some examples in front of you for ionic compounds. Calcium oxide, so here calcium is your cationic and oxide for that is your anion. Okay, calcium and oxygen is made by the calcium oxide. Similarly sodium chloride, so sodium is your positive and chloride is your negative, so that is also the example for your ionic compound. And the next topic, that is so for writing the chemical formula, some topics here, some statement have been already discussed in your lecture. Okay, so during the writing of chemical formula have some rules follow. Okay, so chemical formula of a compound is symbolical representation of its composition. That means ki any chemical formula of a compound, they represent its a composition ki which element present in the. Okay, and the chemical formula of a different compounds can be written easily. Okay, so can be easily written, but here the some learn about related to the chemical formula, that is one is your learn the symbols of elements, and second is your combining capacity of the element, and the combining capacity of the element we known as a valency. Okay, you learned in the previous lecture, that is the combining power or the combining capacity of the element that we known as a valency. Valency of and we use to find out how the atoms of elements will combine with the atoms of another elements to form a chemical compounds. So here be statement about how to be the formation of chemical compounds. So what about valency can be used? Valency can be used to find out how the atoms of element, how the atoms of elements will combine with the atom of another elements of a another elements to form a chemical compound. And the valency of the atom of an elements can be taught as the hand or arm of the atoms. Okay, so in the last lecture we will discuss your valency for the some elements like your hydrogen is 1, bromine is 1, that is fluorine is 1, sulfur for 2 for 6, and for oxygen is your 2, phosphorus for 4. These are the some examples we discussed in the last lecture. Keywords the valency for these elements. Now today will be discussed for the valency for ions. In case of have some example like your cation and anion, so what's the valency for the ions? Okay, so today will be discuss about the new topic related with these, that is the valency of ion. Okay students, so today is the next, that is a valency of ion. Valency of ion is what? That is defined as the unit of positive and negative charges that is present on the ion, that we call as the valency of ions. Okay, remember that what is the valency of ion? Ion is defined as the unit of positive, the unit of positive and negative charge present on the ion, that is the valency of the ion. So have some example in front of you, that is Na positive, that is 1 unit positive charge, that means valency is your 1. Similarly in case of calcium, that is acquire the 2 positive unit charges and the valency is 2, and similarly for aluminum acquire the 3 positive, that is the valency is 3. Similarly in some case of the negative ion, so here chloride, that is ion is negative, here carry the negative charges, so valency is your charge is your 1. Similarly O2 negative, that is the 2 units negative charges, so its valency is your 2. Okay students, so here the some examples in front of you ions. Okay, so in the given tables with some valencies. Okay, for some cations. Okay, so you all know that that is your all the cations, that is your positive, that's why we hear the use of word. Some common examples is some common cations, your positive ions. This is a monovalent. Okay, I already explained what about the monovalent for single atom, and that is your divalent, that is your exist into twice form, and that is trivalent, that is present in the 3. Okay, so monovalent cation is the represent with the valency 1. So which monovalent that is present with the valency 1? So here we write here name of the element with here the symbolical representation. Okay, so here hydrogen, that is your symbol is your H. Okay, and here the monovalent, that means ki single hydrogen, and cation stands for ki hydrogen is present in the H positive. Okay, so monovalent cation is your with valency 1 and its symbolical representation for hydrogen H positive. Similarly for sodium Na positive, potassium for K positive. K positive stands for कि valency is your one of all these element. Okay, this monovalent of all the elements have valency is your one. Similarly for silver Ag positive, copper is your Cu positive, gold that is Au positive, and aluminum that is your NH4 positive. Okay, that is your ammonium. Okay, not ammonia, that is your ammonium. Okay, so here gold and copper is also be represent for one valency for one oxidation state, that is one, that is be represent in the Roman numericals. Okay, similarly for the divalent cations, you all see that is magnesium is present in M2 positive, calcium is 2 positive, barium 2 positive, copper 2 positive, iron 2 positive, zinc 2 positive, and cobalt is your 2 positive. Okay, so these are the some example that is present as a divalent cation and valency is of 2. All these elements that is present with the valency of 2, that means ki these elements combine with the other two elements, that means for a valency of 2. Okay, so this is the divalent cations. Similarly for trivalent cations, so trivalent cations for some example, that is your aluminium, that is symbolical representation Al thrice with 3 positive charge. Okay, that is a trivalent cation. Similarly for chromium, similar for iron, and similar for a gold. Okay, so these are examples in front of you, some positive ions with the different valencies for monovalent, for divalent, and for trivalent. Okay, similarly next for is your, that is for a some common examples, that is for anions. Okay, anions, that means ki negative ions. So here some example, that is monovalent anions, divalent anions, and trivalent. Here is a represent anion, that means ki all these are present with a negative charges, not a positive. Okay, anions for a negative. So here monovalent with the valency 1, divalent for the valency 2, and trivalent valency for the 3. That means ki these elements is represent with the valency of 1 in case of anions, similarly for valency 2 of these anions, and similar for valency 3 for these anions. Okay, hydrides, when the hydrogen is acquired a negative, that we called as a hydride, not a hydrogen negative. Okay, that is we called as a hydride. Hydroxide, chloride, bromide, iodides, nitrite, nitrate, bicarbonate, permanganate, cyanide, chlorate. Similarly for divalent, carbonate, sulfide, sulfate, sulfide, that is a sulfite, and that is a sulfide, oxide, magnate, oxalate, chromate, dichromate. Okay, dichromate stands for two times of chromium, that's why we call it as a dichromate. For trivalent anions, that is a phosphate, borate, arsenate, nitrites, and phosphide. Okay, students, so these are some examples for the negative ions, or we call as a anions. Okay, so students will be learn for these elements with your particular valency for particular ions in case of cation and in case of anion, because these are very important in your futures. So I hope you all understands about the valency for in the neutrals, in the cations, and in the anion element. Okay, so in case of anyone students have problem here related not for particular understand of this article, so you can be send me your problems, so I can resolve with your these problems. Okay students, so thank you and have a nice day.